Hey, what's up, guys? It's Migos from 40 Rolls here, and this is weeks past when I took off my bumper, but I just want to go ahead and make a video and let you guys know that video I did not plan on posting. I did not plan on making a YouTube channel or anything. I actually just made that video so when I took my bumper off, I can rewatch it and I know how to put it back on so I can just replay the video. But I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and edit it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and post it for you guys, and this is why I took off my bumper. I went ahead and wrapped the mid part and then the bottom part, so that's the reason why. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy, and if I fucked up on anything, just go ahead and let me know. And I'm actually about to go ahead and put a cold start video in here. Right now it's completely stocked, but I have 2-inch long tube TSP headers on the way. They're out of stock, so I'm waiting for them to get back in stock. I have my E85 kit in the house, haven't put it on yet. And next month I should be getting a stage 3 Texas Speed cam installed by Red Barn. So that video will be coming up too. Today I'm actually working on re-registering my car out of state to a different state, because right now I live in California and everything I do, I want to be legal. Don't have to worry about getting pulled over. So I'll go ahead and make a video, show you guys how to do that if you guys want to do that as well. So hope you guys enjoy. Yo, what's going on, guys? Fucking Migo here, and I actually have a 2021 Camaro SS, and I was actually the first one in SoCal to get one. So I'm actually, right now, what I've done so far is I've wrapped the hood myself. It's a shitty wrap because I think it was my second one. It is a good wrap, but underneath the trim is pretty shitty up underneath it. I'll show you guys in a second, but I've done that, and I also wrapped the bottom part of the bumper. I'll show you guys that as well. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a tour around of the car. So right now I'm working on taking off the front bumper because I'm about to wrap the midsection of it. But this is 2021 SS. It actually has the 1LE performance mods, but it doesn't come with the 1LE cosmetic mods. Got the red Brembos, fucking dusty. The interior, nothing really special, you know. You got the SS badge, just a 6-speed manual. It's kind of dirty in there. I haven't cleaned it out. I wasn't really expecting to make a video. I took the side louvers off of my V6 Camaro I used to have, and I put it on here. I wish I would have kept my side louvers, but the back, you know, the new 2020 style. I went ahead and put my name back here as well. I really love the new way they blacked out the tail lights. Looks amazing. Want to black out my side markers, that one as well. And you can see right there where I wrapped it. I'm gonna go ahead and redo it because if you look really close, you can see pretty bad cutting job. But once we get this off, I'll go ahead and rewrap that. I should have some extra wrap. Also came with the gloss grill. It's a little dirty. I haven't washed my car in a couple of days. With this nice bumpy feel. The bow tie is amazing. I love it. I wish they would have kept it where the airflow went through, but it's still beautiful. I love it. 6.2 V8. Love it. Got some headers and a cam coming soon, maybe January, so in a couple months. I want to get a cold air intake. Not really sure what brand I'm going with yet, but that's also going to be a thing. So right now we're just going to get it jacked up, but I'm going to actually show you guys how to take off the front bumper on the 2021 Camaro SS. It shouldn't be too much different from like the 1LT V6. Not really sure. It should be the same. It's not really any different from the 2020, but I was looking on YouTube to try to find a video about it, and honestly you just can't find a video. So I'm just going to be showing you guys basically what you guys got to remove to do it, because I don't see any videos up on there, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be getting SS's. Sadly, they banned the 2021 SS and the SS1LE, the ZL1, the ZL1 1LE. They banned all of those in the state of California and Washington because of the amount of copper, I guess. The percentage of coppers in the brakes are too much and it's harmful to fish. So luckily I was able to cop mine before that all happened. This car actually hit the market on September 7th. This car hit the market. And after it hit the market, I got it on September 11th. So a little like 34 days after I got it, because I used to have my red V6 Camaro. Got in a little accident, totaled it, had a 4-degree frame damage on the left side right here. Literally this. and my insurance decided to go ahead and total it. I don't know why. Maybe they wanted to make some money off of it. I'm not sure why. But 2 weeks later, I went ahead, caught me an SS V8 2021, and honestly, I love the car. I'll go ahead and put up a review later, but this really isn't for that. I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove the bumper for a 2021 SS. So first thing, starting off, I should have done this before, but the thing about it is I turned my wheels. I went ahead and parked it in here just because I didn't want it in my slanted driveway. But I turned my wheels to take these bumpers off. But if you go ahead and jack it up, as you can see, I don't have it jacked up too much. I used the Duralast 2-ton jack stands. I should technically be using the 4-ton since these are about 36 to 4,200 pounds. The gross curb weight kind of depends, but that'll be perfectly fine. They're about $30. You can get it from AutoZone. I also use the Duralast 4-ton jack as well. That one's a little more expensive. I think it's like $60 from AutoZone, but you don't need it really jacked up too much. You just need enough space so you can get up under here and start taking those bolts off right here. But the first thing you want to do is, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this is. I think this is a T15. You're going to need a T15. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna need one of these. T15 right here, how to focus it. Got a T15 right here. You don't want something too big because you want it to be able to fit in here. But if you go ahead and jack it up about this much, it's about as much as you need. You're gonna have 5 bolts on each side. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. You're gonna take this one off right here, 4, and you come all the way to the back right here. Let's take this one off as well. And it's the exact same on the other side. So we go ahead over here and show you guys. It's literally the exact same thing. It's symmetrical. You're gonna have lighting's kind of bad. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're pretty easy to see. You'll see it. It'll have the T15 bolts. You come all the way over here to the back, and then it'll be right here. So that's 5. My car right now is completely stock. The wrapped, I don't really count that as anything. But once you get done with that, you're gonna have to take these off as well, because all these bolts under here, every single bolt underneath is gonna have to come off. I was recording this on my iPhone and I lost storage, so I had to degrade the quality to 1080 60 FPS. But where I was at is you use 7 of these, a 7mm, and then for these right here, you're gonna have 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have 5. Yeah, you have, I believe, 5. So you're gonna take this off, you're gonna take that one off right there, and you're gonna take all of these bolts on. I'll get back with you guys once I have all these removed. So while doing this, I actually realized that this actually gets in the way, and I'm using a small one. So I recommend you guys using an extender and putting it on there just so it's a lot easier. Hey guys, so I just finished taking off the bottom screws, and it's these. Again, you gotta use a 7mm, and it took me about 18 screws. It took me about 10 minutes to take it off with the ratchet that I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's over there. But after that, you have to go up top. And we're actually going to switch back to the T15. And when you come over here, you're going to take off these right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure if you have to take these off yet. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys get back with you guys when I get done with this. So I feel like this connects to the bumper. So instead of getting all the way to the end and then having to retake these off, I'm just go ahead and going to take these 2 off right here along this bumper right here. Make it easier for you guys to see. Take these 2 off as well. As you can see, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off. So I'm gonna have to take off 7, 8. Should be 8 in total. So when you guys take these off right here, you want to go ahead and take this piece out too. Make sure you don't lose it, because it's pretty easy to drop it down and for it to roll down here. It almost happened to me. Also, don't point when you're fucking got all these in your hand. All right guys, so after we get there, you're gonna come over here to your tire. You're gonna push this liner back. You're gonna have 3 bolts back here that I believe are also 7. I believe it's 3, I can't really see, but go ahead and take those off. You're gonna take them off on both sides as well. All right, so we did those 3 on that side and we just got them off. But the thing is, the 3rd bolt is really hard, and I used an extension for the first 2 because you kind of have to. And I tried using 2 smaller ones, different sizes. This one's kind of thick, this one's kind of thin. But I actually have to take off the 7mm off, and I actually have to use my left hand to hand unscrew it. So It's not on there super tight, so you can definitely, if you just take off the 7mm, you can just use it to twist it, but it's super hard. My hands are like really fucked up. We're gonna get this right side done as well. Let's do it. All right, so just a helpful tip for when you're taking it off, and then, but especially when you're putting it back on, you're gonna notice a size difference in the not only the screw or the bolt, but also the washer. So the longer bolt and the bigger washer is gonna be the front one, the one closest to you, closest to the tire. It's gonna be the first one that you're gonna want to take off, and then the other two, the middle one and the one closest to the headlight, is going to be a shorter bolt and a smaller washer. So just remember that when you're putting it back on. Right here, you can see it way better right here. It's right there, 1, 2, 3, and that back one all the way in the back. It's fucking hard as shit. That one is super hard. I'm gonna block this on with my head. That was a bitch. I had to use the hand. I had a hand unloosen it with the 7mm ratchet tool first, and then do a little bit with the tool and then do it with the hand. But next you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, then one up there, 4. You're gonna have to take all of those off on both sides too. So I'll go ahead and show you guys on the other side as well. And come back around on my left shoulder and then stop it and then go. Recording? Huh? That one. Are you starting over? I just got done doing both of those, and that shit was really hard. I used the extension for the bottom 3, and then once you get to the one that's right here, all the way up under there, I used this, and I just put my hand at the base like this and just went like that. I made it go by a lot faster. You can't really do it with the bottom ones because you don't really have enough room. But as you can see, my hands are like getting pretty fucked up. But I mean, I guess it's all a part of the work. There's actually something I forgot that we got to take off that I didn't mention up here, was these 4 right here. You gotta take 1, 2, if you come over here, we gotta take off 3, 4. We gotta take these off as well. And I don't know about these. I'm not sure about those. I don't think we have to take those off, but I'll let you guys know in a second. You can get these from AutoZone for like $10. I don't know. It's no more than really $20 to be honest with you. But I've had these for about almost 2 years now. Back when I had my V6 Camaro, because I actually repainted the silver trim on the doors, and this is the only one I have left. So we're gonna hope that this one works. It should. I recommend actually buying the metal one because you don't have to worry about bend too much. These don't bend that much. But come over here, and there's 2 tree clips that you're gonna take off. This one right here, you have this one, and you have this one. So in conclusion with these as well, you gotta take all of these off. Don't forget to take these off as well, both sides, and then you want to go take these off right here. So we're gonna go ahead and take these off. We're gonna try to take these off right now. You want to get up under. You're not really gonna get up under the clip. You're gonna get up under in between the bumper and the metal under here, and then you're just gonna try to lift it up. Try not to break it. It's hard as fuck. As I say, try not to break it. got that. And then we got this one off right here as well. And I don't have it jacked up very high, but you got to get up under here. And once you get up under here, you're gonna take off 10 bolts in total. You need to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna kind of move a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These, ouch, I just shocked myself. So a total of 1, 2, all of these symmetrical is gonna be a total of 10 bolts we're gonna take off. So these right here actually take 10. These are 10 millimeters. And I recommend using an extended because you can't really get to it trying to do the fast hand method. But I believe, we're gonna check right now, I believe the black ones are 7. We're gonna go ahead and check right now. Yeah, the black ones are 7, so just know when you do the gray ones, use a 10 millimeter, and then when you use these ones, use 7. All right, stop it, you gotta stop. This entire panel right here should come off. You have a tree clip down here, but you should be able to just pull it. Fuck, maybe not. I mean the blue thing. A trim clip as well that you need to take off. So go ahead and get your trim tool as well. You'll see it because once you try to take it off, it's not obviously gonna fucking come off. This is pretty thick though. Fucking Amber Rose trim clip over here. That shit won't even. I'm gonna try to, if we can't. This is not trying to come out. Too thick for my piece to get up under there. All right, go back to time lapse. So taking out that clip, this shit's pretty useless. I actually had to use this tire for some reinforcement. I actually had to really pull it. Don't worry about breaking it. I just dropped it somewhere. They're like this, so you don't have to worry about breaking them because they have no trim pieces like the door panels do. So don't worry too much about breaking them. It'll be perfectly fine. Another piece of advice is when you're taking off all the shit, you want to try to keep all the bolts together. And what I'm going to do, I won't be able to put this on tonight because it's daylight savings and sunset's really fast. So I'll put all these in plastic bags and I'm going to label where they go. So it's a very good idea to keep all your bolts separate. But once you take it off, literally putting it back on, you can just watch the video in reverse and see what we're taking out. And it's the exact same process, but backwards. But now we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna slide this off right here. End it. All right, you're done with that. You gotta disconnect the cord, bro. It. You see this? And push it up. Ugh. Basically, you push this up, push this down. Boom. See how it pops up like that right there? Boom. This. So when you do that, this side right here should pop out. I want to disconnect this because you can't take this shit off with that. We're gonna figure out how to take this off. Come on. So I think you push this down. First, we're gonna try to pull that hole. That doesn't work. I think you push. Let's see. Maybe you pull it out. No, that's not it. All right, we're gonna try again. Oh, okay. So we got some levered up. Maybe you push it. You push it in. Oh, that's how you do it. So when you're doing it, so it's gonna go in there like that, right? So you're gonna push this in. You can see it kind of gives a little leverage right there. Look, see that? You're gonna push it in, and you're gonna push this back like this. You play with it a little bit, you'll see how to do it. If you're not a retard, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to do it. So you push this in like that, push it, boom, comes out just like that. And you just push that back in there, boom, that's it. Just keep recording. I need some more hot Cheetos. Fire. So at this point, I don't know. I don't know if that's everything. We're gonna try to pull this bitch off. I guess this comes off. I didn't know that. Oh! Hey, Cardi, can you help me real quick? At this point, I guess we're just pulling off the bumper. You just pull, this comes off. This is where the 3 screws right here go. Hey, hold this hole right here. Alright, we're gonna try to lift this hole up and take it off.
Hard, bro.
Oh! Is it something connected up there or you good? Alright,
Yeah, no,
something's
connected.
You're good.
You're good.
What is it? Oh, is it something?
Yeah, something for sure.
Alright. So we're gonna set this part of the bumper on the ground right here. Just hold that hole. Alright, come over here and hold this side. I got this right. You can just go behind. This is what I didn't know. There's another cord that you gotta take off. It's actually not a cord. It's actually the headlamp that's connected, and it's actually connected by a tree clip. So come on this side, see if you can get above me. See if you can get this part right here. Get up in there. Get up right here. It's this right here. This is what's connected. So we're gonna see if we can just try to lift it up and level it out. Yeah. Let me see, because it's actually a few pieces that's in there. Let me see. You should be able to just slide. Let me see. So hope I don't fuck this up. Let me get the trim clip. Trim clip up in there if we can. Let's try to fucking. Fuck. This bitch gonna be hard. Yeah, end it. Red flip right there. You're just gonna disconnect that. Just play with it. You'll be able to take it off. You'll definitely see where it is. It's connected to this right here, and it goes right there. I'll take this off. I should. Fucking bitch. Now, because this right here is held by a trim clip as well. This is weird. It'd be a lot easier if we can just take. Let me see. So if we disconnect this comes all the way down here. So the easiest thing to do would be able to disconnect this. So we're gonna go ahead and start by disconnecting that. You just pull the red switch back and it should just come off. It's hard to get a grip to this bitch. So close, yeah, so far. So close, yeah, so far.
You didn't have it on this side?
Nah. Ugh. Fuck. Look at this. Got some styrofoam in this hole. I don't even drink 7-Eleven, bruh. Fuck. Man, this bitch is hard. How the hell? So when you get in here, there's gonna be a red clip right here. This red clip goes up and it goes back. You can't really, I don't think it'll do it right now because it's not connected. But you go up and you go back. And then you're gonna have this part right here. You gotta push that in, and it'll come off. But you also have this connected. You see right here, you have this connected by this little trim right here. But I feel like if I were to take it off, I feel like it's gonna break. So maybe there's a way, because it's kind of like a zip tie clip. So if there was a way for me to loosen this off, I'm gonna let you guys know. So there is, come over here. It was held by this. It's like a zip tie clip that goes in to a part in here. But there could have been a way maybe that I could have like loosened it up in there and took it off. But what I'm either gonna do is I'm gonna just take this off and then just do a regular ass zip tie, or I might just go to GM, see if they have more of these. But once you take this off and you got it disconnected, the full bumper is off. As you can see, we got a full disconnect right here. Taking this bumper off is I wanted to wrap my hood, but this is what it looks like with no bumper on. And then this is the bumper. So we got the bumper off. I started like 1:30. I really don't know what time it is right now, but it took me about 2-3 hours just because I don't. What time is it? It's 4:51. So around like 1:30. So it took me about 3, maybe 4 hours, and the sun's about to go down. And you see in the video where I started, it's already sunsetting, but it's daylight saving time, so we ain't got sun anywhere. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I can see here. Come here. I kept all the bolts separate. So these are the bolts that were underneath the car. I'm gonna keep the driver's side and the passenger side separate. These are all the ones that we took that was around this panel right here, all around the panel. So it doesn't really matter, just put which ones, driver's side, passenger side. I mean, these ones are right here. And these ones are the ones that came from the outer trim of the car. And then these ones are actually the ones that came from the wheels. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take them off, and I'm gonna label all of them, and then pretty much to reinstall it, everything is backwards, but I might as well just go ahead and make a video of reinstalling. I'll probably do it tomorrow after work. I'll go ahead and wrap it tonight and put the bumper on tomorrow, and then I'll have that uploaded as a separate video because I don't want it to be so long. I'm not really sure how long this video is gonna be, but that's really it. That's unwrapping a bumper for a 2020 and a 2021 SS. It's actually different from a 17 to a 19 because the bumper style is different. You have extra hooks over here for the headlights, but that's for a 2020 and a 2021 SS.